welcome. Thank you for allowing me to enter in your life with this message. And this week, at second week on Lent, let me meditate or reflect about the meaning of our life. Everything in our life has a meaning. The only thing that we need is to focus what that means for you and your life. Everyone has different meanings. No, the meaning of life is not applied for each one in general. Each one is individual. Everyone needs to take this part and grab it and take it. But let me tell you, when you turn the news on, and the TV, and the radio, or you open the magazine or a newspaper, every news is bad. Every news is about terrorism. It's about destruction. It's about death. And sometimes create in us discourage. Sometimes we make depressed about that. Even not because of the news, even because you experience for yourself that terrorism, this abuse, or something like that. But let me tell you, even we have not endured post-traumatic stress, we are all familiar with hardship. Some people go through a poverty or abuse, others withstand bullying, breakups, or illnesses. Suffering is universal, albeit manifests in different ways and different events. As we cope with the struggles in our lives and witness other people's struggles unfold in the news, and common responses to search for an underlying significance that might make our devastation more bearable. This process make meaning of our miserable can be beneficial. I'll give you an example. If a person suffers cancer, can turn this experience of pain, suffering, and a lot of treatments and discourage in their life, they can drive a meaning from their medical experience, had a greater psychological adjustment. Likewise, following the death of a family member, people who make sense of their loss and even find benefits and experience less distress. Let me share like 5 ways for post-traumatic growth and provide a useful framework for how to make the best of our worst situations. The first is a personal strength. Tragedy exposes our vulnerability in our unpredictable world and therefore may cause us to feel weak or powerless. However, paradoxically, it can also boost our self-confidence and lead us to view ourselves as stronger. The second is a relationship. Whether bonding on deeper level with friends and family or feeling connected to strangers who had gone through a similar difficulties, suffering can bring people closer together. Like social support is especially important for healing. Discussing or processing hardships with other people assists with meaning making. The third way to grow from trauma is through greater life appreciation. Tragedy can shift our perspective, inspire us to value good things more, and renew our intention to make the most of our lives. One approach to focusing on gratitude is to sit down once a week and write a list of things for which you are grateful from the week prior. Or you can choose many other ways, visit friends, visit any church, visit any place that is important and meaning for you. The fourth is beliefs, which may change or be reinforced as a result of grief. As researchers explain, people may evolve existentially to see themselves and their role on the world different, or to feel a new spiritual connection, which can influence their sense of the purpose of their faith respectively. In the fifth positive change is the new possibilities. In the aftermath of trauma, people may perceive that the new opportunities are available and pursue them. Consider a man who gets fired, feels ashamed and depressed, but soon after starts working on what he is truly passionate about, which wasn't possible in his former job. One method of identifying new possibilities is to envision your ideal life in the future and strategize about bringing the vision to fruition. And all of this connected what Viktor Frankl experienced in the Chamber of Commerce in Germany. And he said, he quote, "It did not really matter what we were expecting from life, but rather what life expected from us. We needed to stop asking about the meaning of our life and instead to thinking ourselves as those who were bringing questioning about life. Daily and hourly, our answer must consist not in talk and meditation, but in right action and the right conduct. Life ultimately means taking the responsibility to find the right answer to these problems and to fulfill the task which is constantly set for each individual." That what it means, because everyone needs to find the meaning of their suffering, but also how these sufferings makes you the way to grow up but be strange. And he said also through his own experience, and let me tell you, I'm talking to you with my own experience. My own experience makes it to tell all of this, not because I take it from some other person, it's because I really learned about the hard way, but now I'm trying to share with you that how important, don't focus what they make you suffering. Make the suffering to focus. Listen, to focus what is in the head. The light is ahead. The darkness is behind you. Don't look back. Look ahead, because that's the light. And that like make possibilities to find many other things. And the last quote that I like to share with you today is, "The one thing you can't take away from me is the way I choose to respond to what you do to me. The last one of freedom is to choose one's attitude in any given circumstances." This is what he said, Viktor Frankl. And I tell you, it's the aptitude what make you different. It's the aptitude in your life who now makes me very strong or maybe weak. It's depend on you if you let that your problem, your circumstances, your suffering, anything in your life make you bigger or less. But I prefer to tell you that it's better to take that experience, grow up, and go ahead, move on, because and ahead of you there are many things in your hands to build. Thank you for listening to me, and let me tell you, God is with you. Even you don't believe in God, but let me tell you, Jesus Christ tells us that He has a meaning of the life because He was sent by the Father, and He chose some people to continue the legacy. Jesus told to the apostles, "As a Father sent me, I send you. Go through all the world and baptize and teach what I taught you." So your life has a meaning. How about that if you can teach other people how to overcome their sufferings or any problem? May God bless you and have a great week.